I need to stop being scared. I need to stop being a perfectionist. I have literally tried this several times. I'm not fairly comfortable with talking to the camera on my own and filming. I have practiced several times, but I just need to relax and stop worrying about it, because who is gonna really see this anyway? I don't know, to be honest. I'm just doing this for me. If anybody can relate to me, then cool, you know, if you end up watching this. But I'm an artist, and I really want to grow my career as an artist. I do have I have a podcast that I help with my mom with. It's called How Do You Spirit? We talk about different spiritual beliefs. My mom is a medium and I'm a witch. You know, I actually know how to read tarot. So that is another aspect of my life. And that has given me a lot of practice. But being alone in front of the camera is a different story. I feel like, and it's easier. Like, you're talking to someone, you know, you're not just chatting here by yourself, because technically, unless anybody's listening later, I'm just talking into the void. But I'm hoping to be talking to other people that can relate to me. If you're out there, hi. But yeah, so today I'm just going to be doing art related things. I want to go get a candle for a spell. I probably won't film that part because I like to keep my spiritual practice kind of private, but I'm gonna go get a candle and you guys can come along with me. I do have a picture I want to finish. I'm very into pop culture, so I have, in the 90s and early 2000s, I'm a millennial. I mean, what millennial isn't? So I have a picture, a drawing I want to finish of a Furby, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And I've wanted to do this for so long. I really got into photography around when YouTube actually came out, and I've been wanting to do YouTube my whole life. And I don't know, I was always terrified. So I don't know if there's anyone that can relate to that. It's scary putting yourself out there. And that's why I'm gonna go get a candle. I've been really drawn to candle magic. I guess technically that is fire magic. But I'm gonna go get a spell. I feel drawn to get an orange candle. So yeah, come along with me. Okay, they had these sparkly candles. Yes, you can use birthday candles for witchcraft, but I'm gonna use the orange sparkly candles. I love anything with sparkles. Usually when I get my nails done, I will get sparkles on my nails and get like vibrant colors. I just love it. Don't forget to cleanse, especially if you got something from the store or from anywhere and it hasn't been cleansed yet. You don't want all that stuck energy. Who knows who held this candle before me? Well, I guess nobody really held it. Unless they packaged it, but even if they held the package, yeah, you don't want their energy. Okay, I'm not sure if I feel any more confident yet. I'm still struggling a little bit to show up on camera and consistently film, but we are just gonna keep going, keep trugging along. I'm sure it will get easier as I do it. You know, I hope anybody can relate. If you're watching this, just don't think about it, because the more you think about it, the harder it is. That's what I've learned. And I've also learned that you're not always gonna feel 100% with it. Like, that's why sometimes if you've got a plan to just put yourself out there and be consistent, just do it. That's what I've really learned, because sometimes we don't feel like it, and yeah, we do need rest, but I don't know. I'm not for hustle culture at all. I think rest is very important. I mean, I'm a Taurus rising, so rest is like my favorite thing. But I really, I really want to just, I'm feeling I need to take action on my dreams. If I want my life to change, I gotta do it, and I'm the only one that can make it happen for real. Here's Sky, my emotional support animal. Say hi, Sky. Say hi. Can't believe I got her to look up here. Oh yeah, and she's definitely also my familiar. So she actually loves it when I do tarot. A lot of the time she'll sit by me and watch me pull my cards. I'm just like, is she trying to like send me messages too through the cards? Because she's kind of like a guide too. I actually manifested her into my life. So when it was a few years ago, around 2021, I was trying to manifest a kitty cat. And I said I wanted a cat that was independent. I wanted a girl. Well, I made a vision board and I put scripting on it. But I said I wanted a girl, wanted a cat that's independent, that's very good with kids and just calm and chill. And I put different colors on there because I was like, I don't know, I like all kinds of colors of cats, but I put multiple colors like orange, I did black, I did white cats. And she ended up being a calico, and actually calicos, and I don't know if I believe this, but I hear that they're supposed to be a little spicy sometimes. And if you do cross her boundaries, she does get kind of like, she'll let you know, she has bit my arm before, very lightly though. Like, she never bites that hard. I mean, she has on accident when she has played before. I just tell her no and she listens. Like, she's so good. She is a very good cat. She's very good with my children. And the only time she ever bit one of my kids is when my son, that was really loud. I don't know if anybody heard that motorcycle, but I have my window open. I can't leave the window closed when the incense is burning. I mean, I put it out, but yeah, I gotta like let it air out. Anyway, so the only time she ever bit one of my kids is when he was extremely loud and she didn't like it. But after I was like, Sky, like I said, Sky, no, and she never did it again. So, because he scared her. I mean, well, yeah, he scared her, but she scared him too. And, yeah, but he's very good with her now. Like, I feel like they've been able to learn, like, she can only take so much, and she lets them know. And of course I like tell them not to do, like, I can tell when she's getting irritated and I'll say something. But they're very good with her. She's very good with them. And yeah, she ended up being perfect for us. I just wish she was a little bit more cuddly. It's like, be careful what you ask for, Every once in a while, like once in a blue moon, I don't know if you've ever heard that phrase, she will come and sit by one of us or cuddle with one of us for like probably 2 minutes, but it's very rare. So yeah, I do have a recent picture. It's very rare that she will cuddle with anybody, and she hates being held. Those are the only things. Other than that, she's perfect. Besides, she doesn't have to be perfect, right? We love her anyway. But we do want to get her like a little kitten. I think that she is like, she wants to be a mom cat, or she almost had babies. I don't know if she fully had them or if they took them out of her, but she had boobies when I got her, like little cat boobies, and they went away, but she was pregnant. I don't know if she fully had the litter to term, but she comes from the shelter, so I don't know much about her past. And I wish I knew her zodiac sign, because that would be fun. But I'm guessing she is either a Libra or a Scorpio, maybe. Scorpio like me, but she's very chill. But if someone does cross her boundaries, she does let them know. So, but she's never been overly aggressive or anything. She's never aggressive, actually. So we love her. We've had her for a while now, but we do want to get her a friend, and I hope we can find another cat that she'll like, you know. We'll see. I know that's a difficult one sometimes. But I will let you guys know how confident I feel as the week goes on. I still feel kind of like I'm getting over blocks a little bit, and it's mostly mental, right? So it's something I've always struggled with, just like opening up and expressing myself in general. And I was a very shy and quiet kid growing up, and I still am pretty shy or quiet. I don't know if I'd say shy, maybe sometimes, but it's more like introverted, because I'm observant and I don't really like engage in conversations with people that I don't resonate with, you know, and I don't like small talk very often. It really does exhaust me, because at work I have to do all that, and I'm like, I get home, and by the time I'm home, it's just like I'm exhausted from doing fake interactions, you know, and it's just, I can't. It's so hard for me. But if you want to stick around, I'm going to, you know, try to be as relatable as possible, and I'm not looking here to be perfect or anything. Like, I'm just gonna make home videos, basically. And if you enjoy it, cool. If you don't, then you don't need to be here. But yeah, I appreciate anybody who, you know, sticks it out with me and supports me along the way. And I always love to support others. So yeah, if you have an art channel or just a channel in general and want extra support, I would love to follow you. If you want to leave your stuff in the comments, that would be cool. So actually, I really want to talk about this Furby I have been drawing. I am a millennial. I mean, look, I am a huge Britney fan. I love the Spice Girls as well. I don't know, I'll probably draw 90s things, pop culture. I'm just trying to figure out, I guess, my artistic voice or style. I don't have a specific style yet, but my favorite kinds of styles are like vintage, pop culture. I love cutesy styles of art. I mean, I do want to do some picture books at some point. I am going to be making a portfolio. I'm also going to do, well, first I'm gonna work on probably book covers, because I just want to really take it one step at a time and get the experience, you know, and just try to like start from small and get to bigger projects, I guess. I also want to make tarot decks and oracle decks. This is a Furby drawing. You can barely see it because of the lighting, but I mean, I'm gonna color it digitally, but I think it's so fun. One day I was like, I want to sketch a Furby. And I'll have to show you a picture, but I ordered my daughter a Furby. It doesn't work, but we got it off of eBay, and we tried to get it to work. We couldn't get it to work, but she customized it to make it look like Mangle, the FNAF character, because that's her favorite character and she loves FNAF. I will show you, actually. I'll go show you right now what it looks like. It's so fun. She's so creative. I'm gonna ask permission though, because I don't know if she'll let me. Isn't that cool? She's so creative. We need to fix the ears though. We still have to sew them back on, but there's Mangle the Furby. So I'm just trying to find out what colors I'm gonna be using for the Furby and some brushes. And And I really want to put up a print on my wall because as you can see, I barely have anything on my wall. So I did leave up some Christmas lights, but they're like, I left them plugged in all the time, so they're like dead now. Here's some Barbies, and these really cool vintage Barbies in the Betty Boop. They're from my grandma, but I found this Britney Spears at Five Below, and I thought she was so cute. And then the shirt I have is actually from Five Below. And no, I'm not a Five Below influencer, obviously, but I kept those tags because I thought they were so cool. But I guess Five Below is just like wilding out on Britney Spears for some reason. And I'm like just over there and getting shit, and it's like, it's cheap, so why not? And my shirt is really good quality for being Five Below. But my daughter, she thought I was so weird because I don't normally walk around and film and talk to the camera. So she was like, what are you doing? She kind of inspired me. But I remember she was afraid of Furbies, and then she was like obsessed with them all of a sudden because I'm like, that's an animatronic, because she loves FNAF. And then she started seeing like videos of people customizing their Furbies into FNAF characters, and she's like, I want to do that. She is so creative too. She makes a lot of stuff, and my son, he's so creative too. He's very good at like music stuff, and he sometimes makes his own music stuff. So yeah, and they both can draw too. But I kind of want to show them, if I can make my dreams come true, then I feel like they'll see it and then they'll be like, oh, I can do it too if mom did it. Wait, I actually really like coloring with this dry ink pen, so I'm not gatekeeping if you guys want to try it. It's in the Procreate app. It's just one of their brushes. I didn't make this brush, but I kind of think it makes her eyes like look galaxy-like, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, and I'm not coloring to be perfect. I think with AI around now, the less perfect the better, especially, well, obviously you still make it look good, but it needs to be like drawn by a human, right? So, and I feel like especially drawing digitally, I need to let go a bit of perfection now. And I don't know, I kind of like the idea of letting go of perfection. It makes the art look interesting. Check out the girly pop colors. I love these kind of colors. I made a good choice on colors. Happy accidents only. Yeah, it's coming together. So excited. I'm just listening to Florence Given. She has pink hair. Some of you might have heard of her, but she just really hypes women up, and she's got a podcast, and she's an author. She's just amazing. I first found her on Instagram, actually, but this is her. So I don't know if you've heard of her, but if you identify as a woman, you should definitely check her out. I feel like she has such good advice for women, and just being authentically yourself and confident, and that's what I'm looking for. So it's just every time I listen to her, I'm like, oh yeah, I can do anything. Like, it's so refreshing to, I don't know, it's almost like a mindset flip, So here's my progress. I am not going to be able to finish this tonight. I am pretty tired, so I'm gonna be heading to bed soon. I appreciate it if you stayed this long and joined me in my new adventure.